Are they a narcissist or just a jerk? How do you tell the difference? One of the most pivotal skills we can develop as we journey through life is understanding the people around us, especially those who challenge us. Today, I want to guide you through a crucial distinction, identifying whether someone is displaying signs of narcissism or simply acting like a jerk. This isn't just about labeling, it's about equipping you with the knowledge to protect and empower yourselves in your relationships. There's a significant difference between the two, especially regarding our personal and professional relationships. It's also important to recognize that everyone who has hurt you, disappointed you, lacked empathy for you, who is selfish, and anyone you dislike, not everyone like this is a narcissist. The term narcissist is often used too much and too broadly, can be a disservice to someone in a relationship with someone who genuinely has narcissistic personality disorder. Only a mental health professional should diagnose this disorder. So let's start with a story. Let's consider two hypothetical characters, Evelyn and Tom, are at a lively social gathering, a room filled with vibrant conversations and laughter. Evelyn is among the guests and presents herself with an air of undeniable charisma. As each guest shares a snippet of their life, a promotion, a recent trip, personal challenge, Evelyn seamlessly interjects. With practiced ease, she steers each conversation back to herself. For instance, when a colleague mentions a promotion, Evelyn quickly compares it to a more significant promotion that she once received, overshadowing the colleague's achievement. If someone shares a story from a recent vacation, Evelyn recounts her more extravagant adventure, detailing it in such a way that diminishes the original story. Her stories are well told, her achievements impressive, but there's a pattern. Her need to dominate the conversation and to be the focal point of admiration is consistent. This isn't just about sharing or participating in conversations, it's about a profound need for attention and admiration. Evelyn's interactions are marked by the frequency of her self-references and their nature. She exhibits a superb perception of herself, and every conversation must reinforce this image, and there's a noticeable absence of genuine empathy in her interactions. When a guest shares a personal loss, hoping for a moment of compassion, Evelyn quickly diverts the topic back to a challenge that she faced, emphasizing her resilience and the accolades that she received for overcoming her struggles. This pivot away from others' emotions to her own experiences doesn't just highlight a lack of empathy. It also reveals an inability to connect with others' feelings unless they pertain directly to her own experiences or benefits. Now, Tom navigates the room with a different energy. Today, Tom's demeanor is off. His comments are harsh and poorly timed. He interrupts a heartfelt story about a personal project with a dismissive remark, suggesting it might never succeed. In another conversation, he laughs too loudly at a mild joke about someone's fashion choice, not noticing the discomfort it causes. Today, Tom's behavior seems out of character. Those who know him are surprised by his insensitivity, which contrasts sharply with his usual considerate nature. He's typically known for his good humor and listening ability, contrasting his current dismissiveness. Exploring why Tom might be acting this way today, we learn he's under significant stress. He's been dealing with a high-stakes project at work and has had little time to sleep, straining his ability to engage thoughtfully. This context doesn't excuse his behavior, but it helps explain why his usual empathy and tact are absent tonight. Unlike Evelyn's persistent self-centered behavior, Tom's current insensitivity is situational. Tom's actions today exemplify what can be seen as jerk behavior, acts of insensitivity that stem from his circumstances rather than a deep-seated personality trait. The impact of Tom's actions at the gathering is also worth noting. It may cause awkwardness or irritation among the guests, but it's not manipulative or deeply damaging. Those familiar with Tom might approach him later, offering support or expressing concern, which he is likely to appreciate and respond to positively, recognizing his faults of the day. Understanding whether someone is a narcissist or just displaying jerky behavior can help us navigate relationships better and set appropriate boundaries. As you can see, narcissism is more than just having a big ego. It's a personality disorder characterized by a grandiose sense of self-importance, a deep need for excessive admiration, and a lack of empathy for others beginning by early adulthood and present in various contexts. Narcissists often have fragile self-esteem and can be highly manipulative. To be diagnosed, an individual must exhibit at least 5 of the 9 traits listed in the DSM-5. It's important to note that having one or more of these traits doesn't automatically label someone as a narcissist. Not everyone shows narcissistic traits has a disorder. It's about the frequency, intensity, and impact on their lives and those around them. For instance, being selfish doesn't necessarily mean someone is a narcissist. Sometimes people talk about themselves due to anxiety or as a way to connect with others rather than to elevate themselves above others. On the other hand, jerk behavior can be less severe and more situational. It's often about selfishness, insensitivity, or simply being rude. Unlike narcissists, jerks don't necessarily have a deep-seated personality disorder. They might just be inconsiderate or immature. So let's look at a few more examples. Example 1. A narcissist might expect you to drop everything for them without considering your needs. A jerk might occasionally forget to acknowledge your efforts. Example 2. A narcissist might always manipulate situations to be the center of attention, while a jerk might be blunt or tactless. Knowing the difference is crucial for your own mental health. If you're dealing with a narcissist, it's important to set firm boundaries and protect yourself from manipulation. Limit your emotional involvement and seek support from trusted friends, family, or professionals. For jerks, communicate openly and honestly. Address specific behaviors without labeling them as a person, and decide if the relationship is worth maintaining. Remember, it's not about labeling people, but recognizing patterns and improving your life. Understanding these distinctions isn't about labeling, but recognizing patterns that help us manage interactions and protect our mental health. If you found this story and explanation helpful, please like this video and subscribe for more insights. Stay empowered and positive, friends.